Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Madden 18 and to my rebuilding the Cleveland Browns playthrough. And no, this is not me skipping ahead in the season. We are actually playing the Ravens again. So Madden's scheduling is not always perfect. Just 2 weeks ago, we were in Baltimore to take on the Ravens. We beat them, and then we came back home. We beat the Steelers, and now we're facing the Ravens again. I have no idea why the schedule's the way it is, but it is. And the Ravens here are actually struggling very, very much so far this year. They're actually, what are they now? 1-5, 1-6, or something terrible like that. They've been doing very bad all season, so I imagine it's going to be a relatively easy game, though they did go ahead and drive down and score on the opening drive, so who knows? Maybe this is going to be the week they break out of their slump and end up making the playoffs on us. We're going to have to see how it plays out. I thought today we would go ahead and rock the old school Browns jerseys because the Ravens, for those that don't know, when the Browns initially left Cleveland, they went to Baltimore to form the Ravens. The Ravens are kind of like the new Browns, as it were. And so I think while we're facing them here in Cleveland, we should rock the old school jerseys to represent that we are the old Browns and the new Browns. You guys aren't the Browns. You're a whole new thing. We don't like you guys. I think people forget about the fact that the Ravens are literally just the Browns, but moved. All right, let's see about Josh Gordon here on the slant. We're going to play action, although it looks like they're blitzing. Let's see. They are blitzing, but they're not going to get through in time. Big Dave. Bad throw. Bad throw. He was very open, just a bad throw. We couldn't actually get it to him. Third down here. What do we have? Let's go for the double flares. Double flares looks like he'll be good for the first. We're going to send Mr. Corey Coleman deep. Davion Olsen's over there. Looks like it's going to be cover 2 man. That's what it's looking like to me. Nope. There we go. Davion Olsen. He actually held on to it that time. We ran, I think, that exact same play in the last episode against the Steelers, and he dropped it in the end zone. It was so disappointing. Like, it wasn't even hit. You had that sound of, like, the ball hitting his gloves and popping out. Oh, it was disappointing. And going outside with it here. Oh, blocks. Look at the blocks. Look at the... Oh, no. Who's number 25? He's fast. I was gone if 25 didn't catch me there, man. I was gone. Let's go for a tight end angle here. Let's see what we've got. I like these old school. I like the helmets, Alabama style, that have, what's the flag? That have the numbers in the helmets. I like those a lot. All right, I'll take 5 free yards. Okay, I'll take that all day. Let's go for double flares again. Send Corey deep. I don't like the curl route much, so I rarely actually throw it. So I always audible or hot route that into a fly route. Let's see about it. And that's Davion again. Oh, bad throw. We're being inaccurate today, Deshaun. Both of my incompletions are just bad throws here. What's going on, man? You not get a good night's sleep? Did you not stretch properly in warm-ups? What's going on here, man? All right, we're going for the... Looks like they're sending a lot of people. And they kind of are. It's a wide open Corey Coleman, who for some reason just comes alive when we're actually here in the red zone. But we're not even going to go for him. We're going to see about hitting Josh Gordon on this corner. It looks like it's going to be there. Let's see. It's there. It's there. Big Josh. Flash Gordon. Oh, I thought I actually went out. I thought I went out. Josh Gordon has been on freaking fire. Like the past, how many games? 3, 4 games in a row now. He has been on fire. I'm not positive he didn't step out. Let's see. Let's see real quick. And go. Nope, perfect. He actually did that perfectly. I thought he stepped out. Wow. I mean, that's the veteran for you, right? Oh, let's look. Oh, I love the replays. The pylon replay is the best replay. All right, defense, come on. Hold him this time. There we go. We held him with the ball here at the 28-yard line. That's 2 straight weeks that our defense let them score right away on us. All right, so definitely playing like a cover 3, like a deep cover 3. What beats that? Would the slants work? If all their guys are, if their linebackers drop back, this doesn't work. We'll see. And Corey, you hold on to it. Good job, dude. All right, so far we're 4 of 6, 60 yards and a touchdown. 2 bad throws, so we're getting back into it. Corey Coleman not dropping passes this week. I'm liking it. I'm a big fan. Let's go for the zone week. Look at their line real quick. I think the left side... Would the left side be their weak side? I'm not sure. We have Joe Thomas blocking for us on the left, so that's always kind of a bonus. We didn't even get 1 yard out of that. Wow. They're being awful stingy when it comes to letting us run today. Then again, as we've learned all season, you can't stop Duke Johnson Jr. You can only contain him. You can only contain him. He's going to make some big plays. He's going to. It's going to happen. I would not be surprised if he got MVP this season. He is really doing well. I'm not sure if he's still leading the league. I saw some comments on the bye week episode to do like another quote-unquote bye week episode after week 8 or week 9. I think we're going to do that so we can actually get an accurate look at how the league is actually unfolding, because having a bye week on week 5 doesn't really give you a good picture of what's happening, you know? And it's wide open, Davion. There we go. Davion hasn't been super... he hasn't been like a deep threat for us as much over the past couple of weeks, but he's been doing fine. And we're going to lead him. Oh, I was hoping to lead him even more than that, but number 22, whoever that is, he was on him like white on rice. He wasn't getting very far away. All right, let's go for yeah, I was actually thinking the slants would be perfect right now. So in our last game against the Ravens, I think they were always bumping up their safeties, but they're not doing that this week. I'm disappointed. I wish they would, because my life is so much easier when they do that. Wide open, Josh Gordon, perfect block again. We're having flashbacks of that beautiful block Davion had that got Josh Gordon a touchdown before. That was so good. Let's try a counter again. It worked really well that first time. Let's see. If we pick up the outside linebacker, you know what? Better yet, that's Eric Weddle in a one-on-one with Davion Olsen. Unless it's zone coverage, which it probably is, but I think Davion's going to be in a one-on-one here. No, I wouldn't exactly call that a one-on-one. Davion! Oh! Eric Weddle was like right there in his way. Didn't allow him to actually get enough speed to actually get up there and make a play on the ball. Good D. I'll give it to him. Good D. Not a fan of a lot of these plays right now, so we're going to scrolling around, trying to see if we can find something we like. I think we just go for the mesh again. And we're on the right side of the field, so the corner out, that gives Josh more time to actually run his corner. Could be a big play here. I think they're actually blitzing this time, though. No, they're not. Why are they... They show blitz every play without actually blitzing. They keep showing it without actually doing it. Eventually, they're going to do it, right? You would think. All right. We're going away from community plays here, going to my own play. And we're going to run the halfback dive. Because I believe in backup center Wayne Dennis. All right, don't get through on me too quick. Oh, no. They got through way too well there. We're booting it. We're going to boot it. Part of me always wants, it's always in the back of my mind, like, hey, should we actually go for this, you know? But I think that would actually be a very bad idea. We can get 3. We haven't missed all season. Zane Gonzalez is doing great this year. And, you know, getting that lead is going to help. So even if they drive down and score a field goal on us, we're not going to be behind. If they get a touchdown, we're only behind by 4. It makes sense to boot the 3 here, right? And look at all those people actually in the stadium. Unlike in real life where the Browns don't really have anybody going to their games anymore. Come on, D. All right, we got the ball back here on our own 28-yard line. 2:04 left in the second. Let's see if we can put up more points before the half. That's the ultimate goal. Obviously, the goal is to score every drive. If you do that, you're probably going to end up winning. You know what? I'm tired of this. They're not respecting my deep game. And then they start respecting my... Oh, I was past the line. Don't pick it off. I was past the line when I threw it. That was quite the arm that he had right there. I wonder if the wind assisted with that. Illegal forward pass. I've never actually seen that in Madden. That's so weird. All right, so we lose 5 yards for that? Okay. Not the worst thing ever. I wasn't sure if I wanted to run or if I wanted to throw. Then I saw him all the way down there. I'm like, let's try it. And to Deshaun's credit, that was a long throw. And get it off. Good blocks. Look at number 25. Go for the juke. I see people saying to go for the spin move a bit more and go for the stiff arm a bit more. Can we actually see this if I go to my depth chart? I bet you we can. Reason why I juke so much with Duke. He has 62 trucking, which might as well not even bother. 87 stiff arm, which is not bad. His spin move's 84. Then his juke's 93. He's much better juking than other things. And I've seen so many times, I'm sure you guys have seen it as well, where if you juke at just the right time, I mean, they'll fall over pretty much, and he'll just go upfield. So that's what I was hoping to do right there. And that's what I always try to do when I go for the juke. It seems to work more than the other ones. We're going for a run play here, though I'm not convinced it's going to work. Oh, man, they are stuffing us. All right, so we're going to need to... I don't know. Do we need to... More counters? More toss plays? Those dives aren't working. Having the rookie center in there, he's not that good. You know, he's definitely no J.C. Treader, right? So we're going to have to play to the strengths of our line. Hey, inside the 20. And do more counters, more tosses, less north and south, more east and west. We're going to have to do it. All right, come on, D. I believe in you guys. All right, got the ball back on the 26-yard line. No harm, no foul. Let's go first screen. I love our defense here, but I feel bad every time I don't come away with points, you know. And so that's going to be Duke off the screen again. He got some blocks, but not a ton of them. It's okay. It's actually Wayne Dennis, number 61, that kind of missed his block right there. The rookie's learning. He's learning. He'll get there. Besides, he's a pure backup. I have no real aspirations of making him a starter anytime soon. So, oh, speaking of backups and stuff, I re-signed Joe Thomas. That all got worked out. I had to give him more money than I thought I wanted to, but we have Joe Thomas back for 2 years. And that's Josh. Flash Gordon. Can Flash get caught? Eric Well can't catch him. No! That was my fault. I got too close to the sideline. It probably would have been gone if I didn't get too close to the sideline there. Oh, okay. That's rough. That stinks, but it happens. And there's the clock going. That's an annoying bug that even though I went out of bounds, the clock still goes. And not liking this, not liking this. I see you over there. Oh, David Njoku. Oh, if you would have broke that tackle and then got that block there from Corey, we'll call one of our timeouts here. It's weird seeing Corey Coleman on that side of the field, but I guess he ran all the way over there because of the slant. Wait a minute. Where was that play? No, I lost where it was. The deep post. There it is. The shallow cross. You know why I want this play, man. I'm looking Corey Coleman on that deep post. Especially if that safety wants to bump up. That safety stays back. We're going to have to look elsewhere. So I'm going to look for the right safety, see if he's going to leave Davion in one-on-one. Then look at the left safety and see if they're going to leave Corey Coleman in a one-on-one. If both the safeties drop back, we're going to have to go underneath to probably David Njoku. And Corey. Oh, yeah, he dropped it. I saw the one-on-one. I wanted to try it. It was a risky throw. If I'm being entirely honest, it was a risky throw. But I wanted to give it a try because I like trying new things this year, you know. But now we're okay. Second time, it's good for slants. Slants, I think, will be a pretty good play here. Just try and pick up that first. If not, I mean, field goals are fine. Field goals are fine here. They're acceptable. And Josh dropped it. It's okay. He wasn't quite ready for it, I don't think. But, I mean, he was open. What do we do now here, boys? What do we do now here? Do I go for another screen? I mean, those have been there. The slant plays really haven't been. Let's go for a screen. The reason why I'm comfortable, I've said time and time again, but if we get tackled in the backfield here, it's okay. We're still in field goal range, you know? And, all right, so they have a lineman going off to cover him. And there's Duke. Duke. Oh. Okay. 4th and 6. They're not calling a timeout, but we will once we get down to 3 seconds or so. All right. Well, not exactly the smoothest first half, but we're going to go in here with a lead. Hopefully 13-7, but at the very least, it'll be 10-7. I assume we'll make this kick, though. Where's the wind? Okay, wind's really heavily going that way. So let's go this way. Perfect. No. All right, never mind. That angle right there. I was like, it was clearly going to be a miss, and it's like, whoop, they curled right back in. So Zane Gonzalez, still perfect on the season. Josh Gordon, big plays so far. Duke Johnson, being contained very heavily. So again, we have to play to the strengths of our offensive line. We need to run more tosses, more counters, more outside plays. Maybe some stretches, some slants, I think they're called. Yeah, that's why we go for the juke. That's why we go for the juke. Duke Johnson Jr., ladies and gentlemen. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Woo! That makes me so happy. I love big plays, especially when they're on the ground. Isaiah Crowell's longest run last season was like 15 yards. Duke Johnson, I'm so happy we have him. I'm happy he hasn't gotten injured yet. Oh, man. So good. And they drove down and scored. And, yeah, they didn't have to go for a 2 or anything like that. Wait a minute. So, hold on real quick. We went in there 13. So we got a 2-point conversion, but they didn't have me actually play the 2-point conversion. That's odd. Okay, so it's 21-14. I was wondering, like, how's the score the way it is? It's because the game went for 2 for our team, and we actually got it instead of kicking the extra point. And going up. Went to the well one too many times there, I suppose. All right, so now we're going to have to... Ooh. I think we're going to go skinny post. I like that. Skinny post is kind of like slants, but it's a slightly deeper route. Davion. I think Davion's a pure one-on-one, so if he is, I'm just saying, I'm not afraid to put up that prayer. And then we're going to have you running that. And then, dude, can I just have you pure pass blocking for me? You're not the best pass blocker, but it's better than nothing. All right, so if Davion's a pure one-on-one, we're putting up that prayer. And Davion Olsen, go for that play, buddy. Go for it. Or just have it be intercepted. Oh, I'm not even touching anything. So I always end up missing tackles, and they end up like returning for a touchdown. So we put up the prayer. Smith made the play. And now they're going to score. 'Cause I know how Madden works. There it is. All right, 21-21. A little bit scary, honestly. 21-21. They're putting up points. Our defense isn't making any plays whatsoever. And we're going to have to go underneath here. Davion Olsen again. And he drops it. Come on, Davion. That's 2 straight plays for you. I'm trying to help you out here, rookie. I'm really trying to help you out, but you're making it hard to love you. Let's go for the stick and nod. We haven't run that yet today. Let's see about the old stick and nod. That has me worried to put up prayers now. I like putting those up. And that's going to be David Njoku. Oh, no, it isn't, because we didn't have time to actually get it off. They actually blitzed that time. They blitzed 2 defensive backs, and I didn't even recognize it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Well, now it's 3rd and 18. This stinks. We could have gone for a screen here. We're actually going to try and take a shot downfield, I think. Especially because it looks like they're actually blitzing their guys. So we'll see. So it looked like they were blitzing, but they really weren't. We're putting up another one. Redeem yourself, dude. Oh, that'd be cool if Josh Gordon came down with that, with the immaculate reception. All right, not exactly the best drive ever. We're going to have to punch her off, I think. I mean, obviously, it's 4th and 18, but... And the wind is against us. That stinks. We have to go for 100 here. We got about 100 on that, I'd say. Pretty good power. All right, wrap him up this time, boys. Watch, he's going to miss. Nope, double team. All right. Usually Puster Screen misses the tackle, and then Jason McCourty actually wraps him up. All right, come on, D. Come on, big plays, big plays. All right, they got us the ball back here on the 37-yard line. Let's do this, man. At the very least, we need a field goal here. At the very least. We're going to switch this counter to the right side. We're going to see about a big play. All right. Not very happy with that result, but, you know. Let's see. They have a safety covering Davion. So, Davion should be there. If not, Corey should be there, right? Davion's there. Davion, catch it this time, buddy. Come on, dude. I get you're being hit hard, but you have to realize how frustrating it is from my perspective to see balls keep popping out when I'm hitting them in their hands. All right, let's go for the mesh here. Well, let's go for the mesh. Obviously, Josh on the corners are our ideal play, but if we have to go underneath, an underneath play, the Corey or Davion would probably result in us being in field goal range. But we don't need that because we've got Josh Gordon. We don't need any of that. We've got Flash. We've got Flash, who has 4 for 97 and a touchdown so far this game. Let's go back up the middle here a bit. Let's see about trying to hit a halfback dive here. They're running a 3-4 defense, though. It's always having the nose tackle right there against our rookie center is what's hurting us. See, right there. Rookie center left the block, guy got through. That's what happens every time we try running one of those plays. There's a matchup there that they are able to exploit. We're going for play action here. Although it looks like they're blitzing, so now we're going for slants. Let's see. And they're not actually blitzing. Those jerks. Oh, Corey Coleman. Get upfield, buddy. Oh, 1 yard line. So close. So close, Corey Coleman. All right, you guys know our play on the 1 yard line. You guys know our play. Goal line. Strong toss right. Come on, baby. Come on, Duke. Daddy needs a 7-point lead. And Duke's going out. Gets a perfect block. Easy play. That's why we signed that fullback. That's why we signed him. Jeez. That's Duke's 10th touchdown of the season. We are put up so many points this year, yet all of our games are close. We're 4-2, and all of our games seem relatively close because our defense is just really struggling. And we scored. They did not score. We have the ball back here with it on our own 8-yard line. So obviously it's not good to be in the shadow of our own end zone this way. We need to drive downfield a little bit, so if we have to punt, we're not giving them the ball on like the 50-yard line, right? All right. Why are you taking forever here, man? Come on. All right, going up to Corey Coleman. Run after the, oh no, I pressed X for run after the catch, and he jumped for it instead. He hurt his back. All right, you guys know what that means. That means that Josh Gordon's no longer going to be in the slot. I hope he's not out forever, but Josh Gordon's not going to be in the slot. And Cooper Kupp is now our slot receiver. I think Cooper's our 4th-string receiver. How's he doing? He's standing on the sidelines. I think he's going to be okay. Look at them hair graphics, man. All right. Let's go for the double flares here. We're actually, I'm not afraid to be throwing right now. All right, so yeah, we got Josh and Davion. So now Davion's going to be the one going straight up deep right now. And I shouldn't have fired that in. Oh, but he got it anyway. Josh Gordon. Sometimes I get excited when I see someone remotely open, and I just want to, like, fire it in there. I'll take that. Now we're on the 50-yard line. 5 for buck 19 for Flash Gordon. All right, here we go again. They're putting everyone back on us. Oh, Davion! Davion Olsen! Why does he have to dive right there? Why can't I hit him in stride? Why can't I just hit him in stride? That was a touchdown. No, substitute. Corey, just stay out for right now, man. I don't want you to be risking hurt. There's no sense in you even coming in right now. We're going to have to throw again. I think they're going to stop the run here. And there's Davion Olsen. I like Davion on the left-hand side there. 2-minute warning. I wish we could do a hurry up here because I think we can exploit that defense with another slants play. Okay, let's go. I apologize for the loud vehicles if you guys can hear that. Let's go for the 2 tight end. Yeah, 2 tight end set. Do we have a toss out of this formation or like a slant? It's not called a slant. What's that? A stretch. That's the word I'm looking for. I can't find a play. Let's just let's go for the stick here, I think. The first choice here is going to be Davion there. All right. And that's Davion. Davion! I couldn't tell if he caught it there for a second until the thing actually popped up. There's the rookie getting a touchdown that he should have gotten when he burnt that corner earlier. You see the low-res faces of the cameramen there? That was actually kind of funny. Woo! Davion loves diving, doesn't he? I got him, he's gotten a decent amount of XP so far this season, so before this game, I gave him a trait which allows him to go for aggressive catches, which I thought would actually help him win those jump balls. Hasn't really helped a ton so far this game, but he has that trait now. And David Njoku was actually very close. They went for an onside kick, and they failed. That's why we had the ball here in the 46-yard line. But David Njoku is very close to having enough experience to get rid of his drops open passes trait, which will be great. Cannot wait for that. Again, every time we run that play, man, without fail, that freaking nose tackle busts through. Go for a counter Y. 1 first down and we win. So, I mean, the game's not over yet, technically. And there we go. Got some blocks. Going for the juke here. I should have went for like maybe a spin would have been a little bit better there. Did I get the first? 3rd and inches. Well, that's rough. 3rd and inches is rough here, man. Let's go for the 26 duo, I think. We haven't ran this play much, but I think the idea is I'll be able to get it outside, or at least between the guard and the tackle instead of the center. And, oh! Got him hard, but it's okay. It's okay. We can actually run out the clock right here and now. We can run her out here and now, but what we're actually going to go ahead and do is we're going to call a counter play. Oh, that wasn't the counter play I wanted. Okay, now we're going power O. I pressed the wrong button. We are going to call a play to end off the game, just to try and get a couple more yards, a couple more stats. I doubt they're going to fumble it and return for a touchdown. You know. And there's our run play. Just lost more yards. Oh, wow, I called it way too early. I just realized I called that a second. I was worried so much about like the linemen lining up and stuff like that. All right, so somebody said this. I want to test this. More options, custom play options, play key moment play. All right, so I found the comment I was looking for. So Alex Kennert says on YouTube, if you want to watch without ruining the simulation, you need to go to change the speed and choose the bottom option, and it'll let you watch in a cinematic angle. But I can't actually change up the game speed whatsoever, unfortunately. There's really nothing I can actually do here. So that's kind of unfortunate. I wish we could just watch what happens without me actually affecting the game, but it's gonna play out this way, I suppose. So I'm just not gonna touch anything. We're gonna see. They have to go for a Hail Mary. I mean, I doubt anything's gonna happen. If anything, an interception. Yeah, I'm running that back. Derek Kindred, go for the juke. Oh, break. Oh, I thought he was gonna break that tackle. I'll take that. I'll take that ending. But yeah, I wish I could figure that out. Do you have to do it before the play actually starts, or how's that work? I don't know. But yeah, the Ravens now falling to 1-6. Yeah, 1-6, 1-7, something like that. They are doing terribly this season, yet for some reason, our defense always lets them put up a bunch of points on us. I don't know what's going on with that. I really wish that wasn't the case. I'm worried about our defense. Our offense is clicking. We are doing so well this year, but our defense is struggling mightily. Every single week, it seems like they're letting them have at least 21 points a week, it seems like. And, yeah, so I'm worried going forward, you know, and those playoff games, or, you know, we make the Super Bowl. I'm worried about our defense putting up so many points, because if I have an off game, if my offense doesn't do well, if I throw more than one interception, which I've thrown 3 on the season, 2 were actual ones, 1 was a tip one, which is stupid. If I start throwing lots of interceptions, or if Duke can't get anything going on the ground, which this game, he looked a little bit mortal. I mean, if we're being honest, Duke Johnson Jr. did look mortal today because, hey, they have a rookie, Griffin Darden from Wisconsin. I like new rookies. So Duke had 15 carries for a $106 and 2 touchdowns, averaging 7 yards per carry. And you'll think, wow, Duke did great. Awesome. Well, did he? 77 of those yards were in one play. And then there was another play, which was almost 20 yards or so. So 77. So you got 3 and then 23 plus 6. It's 29. So if you take away that carry, he had 14 carries for 29 yards. Right? Basically 2 yards a carry. Besides that one big one. So he looked mortal. We're definitely missing J.C. Treader. Their nose tackle gave us fits. Real quick, who was that nose tackle, I wonder? I guarantee he's like top of their tackles here. Why is Joe Flacco up 2 tackles? I guess off the interceptions. Right here, Michael Pierce was the guy busting through on us so many times. That was frustrating. All right, let's check out the rest of the stats, though. Let's see. I mean, I'm worried about our team. We're doing good, but I'm worried. 20-29, exactly 300 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Running the ball, we already looked at Duke there, 15.06, 2 touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Davion Olsen, 789 and a touchdown. He only counted one of his drops as an actual drop, which I can see that. He did take a bunch of big hits. Flash Gordon coming up big yet again. 5 for $119 and a touchdown. Corey Coleman, 4 for 58. Duke Johnson, 3 for 21. And only 1 for 13 for Mr. David Njoku. This season, more so than last season, and definitely more so than my Madden 16 series, I'm actually, you know, I'm expanding the ball. I'm actually throwing to my outside receivers this year, which is something I'm not really used to. And as a result, my tight end is playing less and less of a role. But it's always good to have him. It's always good to have him there. Let's check out defense here. Ooh, Jamar Taylor, 8 tackles. Tyler Worthy, the rookie, was 7. Harrison Smith, I want to call him Hunter Smith for some reason, was 7. Who is Hunter Smith? Now that's going to bother me. Sacks-wise, Danny Shelton getting involved. Myles Garrett, Stanley Schmidt combining for 1. That had to have been no fun whatsoever for Joe Flacco. And interceptions-wise, 1 for Derek Kindred. I swear this game is so bugged. It says we have 1 interception, but... Oh, I thought I said Joe Flacco threw 2 interceptions earlier. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm losing it, guys. It's too late for this. It's too late for this. But yeah, 1 interception, 30 yards. That was Derrick Kindred, our backup free safety. Pass deflections, Kristen Kirksey and Jamie Collins. 1 forced fumble, Stanley Schmidt. And he recovered it for 8 yards. All right. I will take that. I'll take that. So on that half a sack that he got, I assume Joe Flacco probably fumbled it. Will it actually show us that? I bet you it will. Good Ravens fumble. Yep, it was Joe Flacco. So when he was sandwiched by Stanley Schmidt and Myles Garrett, he ended up fumbling, and they gave, I suppose, Stanley credit for the actual fumble itself, and he also picked it up. So another week in the books, guys. We're doing pretty well, and in a few episodes, I think we're going to go ahead and do another bye-week episode like I talked about, so we can actually get a good idea of what else is happening throughout the entirety of the league here within my Madden 18 series. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here today. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.